Okay, I went to Allstate Arena yesterday on Sunday, April 26th. It was the first flea market of the year. And I got this, which is really, really, really rare. This is some kind of Mexican bootleg. So here, this was $20, but look what it's got here. Batman versus Captain America. So, and they're the Avengers. So that's really, and there's no trademarks on this thing. So something's going on where they put this in there. Of course, I'm doing something and my dog has to get involved. Make a cameo appearance. There you go. Look, you're on the camera. Good boy. I just had him out. I did a video because I was tired yesterday. What else did I get there? Okay, ElfQuest. A trade paperback. Book 4, Quest's End. This was $5. And normally went for $17.95 when it came out in the States. So that was, a good deal. I've never read their stuff, so I wanted to check it out. This was $1. Richie Rich Vacation Digest. Second big issue. Love Richie Rich. Always loved this stuff. When I was a kid, I used to get these at Walgreens all the time. I'm doing a YouTube video. Here's a $1 movie. Humphrey Bogart, The Enforcer. Never heard of this. I seen it and I'm like, who put this out? Okay, so Artisan released it. It was the Republic. But if you look at the copyright, a United States picture production. So no major studio. So when you look this up on IMDb, this was released by Warner Brothers back in 1951. So that means that this was an independent production. So somebody got the money to get Humphrey Bogart to make this movie, and then they conned Warner Brothers into releasing it. So get wide theatrical release, and then they own the rights to it. The independent producer, and he just slopped it along because I looked at it was like 1960 something. AIP had the TV rights to this thing to put it out on TV. So very, very strange, like it was divided up. Here's another $1 movie. James McChenner's Dynasty. So it's a cowboy flick. And what got my attention here was, okay, it's a Harrison Ford's in this, right? So this was a TV movie from 1976 with Amy Irving and Stacy Keach in it too. So for $1, it got horrible reviews online, but it was only $1. So I'll check it out. But I didn't look at the reviews when I picked it out. Okay, Daryl Hannah, Enclave of the Clan of the Cave Bear. Now I remember when this came out, but I never saw it. Never saw it on cable, never saw it on video, never saw it at the show. So this was $1 too, so I was always interested in this. So, got it finally. Okay, Teen Titans Spotlight on the Changeling. I had this this was $3. I had this on my eBay. I found it on eBay and I was going to get it. And now I don't have to pay shipping. So cool. Rocket's Blast Comic Collector from 1995. Or is it 75? Looks like it's 75, number 5. So yeah, comic book fanzine. Dirty picture here. So kitties turn away. Okay, I got 2 Star Wars fanzines. Basically, look at how thick this is. Circle of Light number 4. So this is all fiction from Star Wars guys, and couldn't buy this stuff in the store. This was all mail order, and this was like 1983. And then here's another one that I got. That's a cool cover. So that's the World Devastators. So this is around the Dark Empire. So very cool stuff. And then the day before, Child of Light. Child of Darkness, Child of Light, number 3. Okay, the day before, on Saturday, I went to Half Price Books in Orland, and I picked up this Rom figure for $20. Now, this thing is way more expensive on eBay. So it was a 2014 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's made to kind of be like a Funko Pop, but it's not a Funko Pop. Mighty Mugs, it's called. But if you look these things up online, eBay had 2 of them. The cheapest one was like $55, and then there was one for $100. So I got a good deal on this. Love Rom, the Space Knight. Then I got 2 50-cent comics, Death Mate, Epilogue. And that was from Half Price Books. And then the second Death Mate book is the Prologue. That was 50 cents. So always like those comics from the 90s. Great stuff. It's where Valiant and Image, their universes collided. And not all of the Image's guys were in the mix because some of them hated Valiant. But check it out. Good stuff. Everybody have a good day.